The thing about the wave that we need to talk about really fast, and I bet you didn't expect
the shadiness.
You didn't expect me to say those words, did you?
No, I didn't.
Is that like this team is like, I think everyone wants to hide that they exist because they
hide that the wave exists?
Yeah, because like you said, the shadiness and if you look at the table, all the other teams that are at the top of the table are like, look at them! Like, hey, look at the spirit. They're so fun. They've got Trinity. Look at Shawinga, Kansas City. You got Patrick Mahomes and Brittany Mahomes there. Like, you've got the rain. Look at Megan Rapinoe. She's at the game. She's talking shit to the Thorn. Look at them. Everybody. And then you're like, the wave. And I always am like, oh, yeah, the wave.
They're also there.
I think that's intentional.
I mean, maybe. There's something weird going on with the wave.
Isn't that weird?
It is a little strange. I will say that there's something kind of like sus going on.
Can you explain to fans, like, what is shady with the wave?
Why is the wave shady? Like actually, like, what's going on with Jill Ellis?
Yes.
Okay.
Can we just break it down, like, real quick for, like, maybe a 2-minute synopsis about the controversy with the wave?
So the controversy with the wave is that, and now since you just threw this at me last minute, and I don't have the dates off the top of my head, but to the best of how I can explain it, Jill Ellis left at the end of last year to take...
She was the manager.
She was the president and GM of, like, the whole in charge of operations. If you don't know, Jill Ellis, former women's national team coach for several years, kind of went out in a way that was not celebrated, despite having won 2 World Cups. It was a little weird. So she goes to the Wave. She becomes the head of football operations. Head of operations. Do they call it football operations in soccer?
Not sure.
Football club? Okay. So she then brings in Casey Stoney to be the head coach. Casey Stoney, they bring in Alex Morgan, they have Naomi Girma, it's all exciting. The Wave is like, woo, in their first season, they make it out all the way to the semifinals of the playoffs. They lose, but it's exciting. Naomi Girma's Rookie of the Year, and, claps for them.
Ooh, she bad.
Then it all starts to unravel pretty quickly. And last year, mid-season, Casey Stoney gets fired. Mid-season, very strange, because Casey Stoney is a very good coach. And they get eliminated from the playoffs, and they hadn't even been eliminated yet. It was halfway through the season. They just fired Casey Stoney. 2 games later, Alex Morgan announces she's pregnant and is retiring. And it's not even going to play, like, up until the end of her pregnancy. She's going to just retire the next game. Like, she's done. Which is also very strange. Because, like you saw with literally Kristen Press the other night, they usually wait until the end of the season to be like, hey, now I'm going to retire. It was like, I'm retiring, goodbye.
Tomorrow.
FYI, this is my last game on Sunday. So... And it was like, oh my God, Alex Morgan's retiring. I remember I got a call from the NWSL scrambling to figure out what we were going to do for Alex Morgan's retirement in 3 days. Then Jill Ellis gets this FIFA job to lead something at FIFA. Now there's a lawsuit against Jill Ellis from the owners of the Wave saying that they brought her in because they brokered a deal, or she helped broker the sale of the team after the Casey Stoney exit. This new owners came in. Actually, it was right before Casey Stoney. These new owners came in, bought the team, fired Casey Stoney, and then Jill Ellis left. And they claim that Jill Ellis had sold them, a bunch of shade.
A Ponzi scheme.
A Ponzi scheme because she had made long-term future commitments, and that that their agreement They had a 5-year plan that included Jill Ellis, and then she just dipped and left them with this team with no management, with no coach, with literally Naomi Girma leaves, Alex Morgan retires, and now they just own this shell of a team. And so basically they're suing.
Very fascinating stuff.